hell. Send him to hell, boy. Put out. I'm rapping and sipping, any hood I fit in. Just let me just get in, any cup put in, and let me just rip in. Any beat I shit in, slide another clip in. If you find bitch, I put the tip in your house, now I'm in. I'm a dog, renting, hoodoo, I flipping. Get the mic, I'm gripping, good drink, I'm sipping. Real shit, I'm spitting, hater bars, I'm grinning. Cause it's a sad life y'all living. I'm rapping, now I'm just rapping and sipping. Yeah, and I'm rapping, and I'm just rapping and sipping. Yeah. How about cool? Get at me, man. I just be rapping and sipping, man. So rocking my cup in my cup. And holla at me, man. Make sure y'all hit that YouTube, man. Check out the Rappin' and Sippin' show. Fucking with that nigga Hellboy.
Rappin' and Sippin' show.
Louisiana love.
Now.
I'm really feeling high right now. Yeah, I'm so high right now. Yeah, give me a minute, let me break something down. Roll up. Ooh, I'm so high right now. Yeah, I ain't never coming.
Don't let plies get y'all fucked up with that running off on the plug shit. Last nigga ran off on me, ended up in the dirt. The tree gang, you cheat. You don't do it like that.
Hold up, swap let me at it. Niggas ain't fucking with Havok. I heard they fuck with them faggots. Me and my niggas only fuck with the baddest. For you pussy niggas tripping, I got something to add it. Yeah, my nigga twisting the chain, my nigga flipping the cane. Bitch, I'ma put you on game. Tell a bitch come correct with my change. I'm a vet in the game. Bitch, tell her my name.
Rappin' and Sippin' show, you already know what it is. It's season 3, and I'm honored. I'm honored to have my first guest of the new season, King of Lafayette, you dig?
Word up.
You know what I'm saying? The boy UG Havok, man.
In the building, Rappin' and Sippin' show. What up? We here.
We here, man. That's what's up. What's good, my brother?
Everything is good.
Everything good, man. Man, I remember when I first saw you perform, man, that was a legacy, bro. It's like, who the hell is these boys, man? You was with the boy Scope.
Yeah.
Man, y'all was so hyped. I was like, damn, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. Energy is important.
Right.
See, what we did was left something in your brain. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right,
That's what
right.
every artist is supposed to do when they, when they on the stage.
Right. Now, you started off with the Cool Cats, son. That's what was that about? How you start? Matter of fact, let's go back, man. Who was UG Havok? I know the name stands for United Greatness. Tell me the whole details of all that.
Right. UG, United Greatness. It was a gift. That name was a gift. You know what I'm saying? One morning I woke up and God just gave me that name, and it was like, the light bulb hit. You know what I'm saying? And and it fit. It fit with my team. It's just me and my brother, we work together. And I'm great and he's great. You put that together, that's United Greatness. You know what I'm saying? And everybody else that we work with. You know what I'm saying? United Greatness is basically, getting together and working with people, just like we right here at the Rappin' and Sippin' show.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We one thing we have to do as a people, as a black people, is get together. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of us we think that, you're supposed to do everything on your own, but shit. You know what I'm saying? I know, it's hard to do everything by yourself.
Facts.
So, you got to come collectively and be great, you know what I'm saying? And that's United Greatness.
Right. So when you started rapping, like what age, man?
Man, I could remember writing raps in 5th grade.
5th grade.
I could remember writing whole 3-verse songs in the 5th grade, original songs.
Right. And your rap style's not typical Lafayette either. So where you think your style came from?
Probably obviously by my influences. You know what I'm saying? And my own personal development.
Right.
The music I came up behind, I guess, it made me want to create my own style versus just sounding like a specific rapper or a specific region. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So yeah, that's just my own personal thing. You know what I'm saying? I always want to sound like myself. I don't want to sound like
somebody
Atlanta.
else.
I don't want to sound like LA.
Right.
I don't want to sound like New York or Florida. I want to sound like UG Havok.
That shit fit though, man, cause like Louisiana love.
Right.
When I hear that, I'll be waiting for that little beat, but it's Louisiana though. You heard me?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That shit real. I like that, cause you always show love
Word.
to the flat for sure. You did. So what part of like the Cool Cats, right?
Right.
Who was in there? That was a group, or that was just you or whatever?
The Cool Cats was a group. It was me and my brother UG Titan. You know, everywhere we go, people would just be like, "Man, y'all some cool cats."
Cool
you know what I'm
cat,
saying?
yeah, cool.
And we just adopted. You know what I'm saying? Naturally, you know. And you know, and we made music. We did more than music production. We made
I'm
beats
getting to that. Trust me.
You know, videography and all of that. You know, so.
Nigga, y'all make movies, man.
Yeah,
I'm sitting now watching this damn shit. You always got a little, I don't know what it's called, interlude, whatever. I don't know what it is, but it just stopped and then you just, like, well, one of them, I don't know which one it was, man.
Which was
when you got tied up, you talk about it, don't let pliers get y'all fucked up.
That's like this. That's like this.
Like this.
Yeah, man, that's like this. That's OG and Suave and UG Havok like this.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah. I mean, that's just real. That's a real message in that, you know.
Right.
You know, some kids really take these songs literally and think that they could run off and, you know, end up in a bad situation. So
yeah, they gonna get fucked up like that. They need to chill out with all that.
Word up, real life.
You know what I'm saying? But so you, speaking of that, you think you put a positive message in your music, or at least any kind of message? Period.
Definitely. You have to be creative when you're delivering a message. You know what I'm saying? Especially these days, it's like, you know, just naturally, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people tend to attach to negativity.
Right.
So, you know, if you want to get a positive message out there, usually the people who's listening to the positive message is the positive people. But the people who really need the positive message is the negative people, the people who think negative or have the negative energy. So what we have to do as artists is be creative to give the people what they want and what they used to listening to or hearing, but at the same time drop a jewel. And I definitely do that in every record I put out. Yeah, even in the hardest, streetest, you know what I'm saying? Most explicit song I might have out, I'm gonna definitely have a message in that.
Yeah, because it's almost like, all right, yeah, you saying some street stuff, but tell them show them why you saying that. And I think a lot of music don't do that nowadays, man. I think back in the Gap, music did that.
Definitely.
Because like to me, if you go rap about killing a dude, tell me why you killing this dude. Right. Don't just kill him because I run up on a nigga, do some shit.
Right.
That's cool to turn up and all that, but a lot of these niggas taking that shit real literal.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Definitely. A lot of people think, you know, music don't really have a big influence in life. I'm not gonna say that music makes somebody pick up a gun, cock it, and shoot it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say that, but
it, you know,
after it's trans. If after listening to something so much, you actually become that role that you're hearing, or you want to be that. You know what I'm saying? That's why people glorify rappers and people like that, because what they're hearing, they love the lifestyle and they want that lifestyle. So, you know, some kids actually they live out what they're hearing. They want, when they rapping it, they want it to be real. Right.
It's almost like some of those actors, man. Like they can say Pac. They say Pac didn't really turn gangster until he played Juice and stuff. It's almost something like that. You dig? You keep playing it, and all of a sudden you think you really that guy. You know what I'm saying?
It goes further than think. You become
you become that guy. Yeah. Facts, man. So with all your mixtapes you drop and albums and all that.
As myself, UG Havok, I only have the Louisiana Love, which is, you know, an awesome project. And what we wanted to do with that project was just scratch the surface. You know what I'm saying? Just let people know how diverse UG Havok is, you know. But yes, that's Louisiana Love. You can find it on thatpiff.com. You can find some Louisiana Love on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram. We'll get to that later. But Louisiana Love. You dig? I have some other prior projects with the Cool Cats. A project called Havok and Titan. That's my Throwback Thursday stuff. You know what I'm saying? My way back Wednesday. Or whatever.
That one you had, man? I remember when I first watched that. When you and that chick, it was very explicit.
Yeah.
I say, man, these niggas going hard.
Well, I mean, that's what we do. I always felt like,
give it your all.
I'm gonna give you what the real world is.
I know one thing you're about. You're about that quality. Definitely. I already know.
Definitely.
You can see it in your music. You can see it in your video, your visuals, and all that stuff. You can see that. That's definitely. I already know that. Definitely. And I think a lot of people, man, I think they starting to learn now, especially around here. They starting to learn quality goes a long ways. Well, you know what I'm saying?
You know, after a while, after people seeing things and they see the different reaction of things, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully they catch on if they're smart enough, you know. And what we did, you know, United Greatness Production, what we did, we made quality so important,
Right.
to where we wanted the city to catch on to that,
Right.
because to be honest, people looking at us collectively.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We might be this
Right.
organization is here, this organization is
Right.
here. They looking at our city as Lafayette,
Lafayette,
collectively.
exactly.
So I feel that Lafayette is the place where the talent is born and bred. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you got to put quality behind it, and once you
got
put
to.
quality behind it, people will notice you. They want to see how much you care about your own stuff.
I see people. I see them. They starting to wake up a little bit.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you was singing on some of these songs, huh?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Like talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do a little bit of this, I do a little bit of that. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's what's up, man. I said, man, this nigga singing too. So you just all around talented, man. Now you say you also do music production too.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to, be in here, pointing out everything I do. but
Okay.
I definitely do a lot. You know what I'm saying? I can't neglect that a lot of everything I do come from the church background. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the church. I'm the son
Right.
of a pastor.
Really?
Really.
That's what's up.
And that's where all that singing come from.
Right.
And I'm originally a drummer.
All right.
Oh
yeah, man. So
I
I know
play-
you good with. That's that show.
That nigga wild. That's system overload. I mean, you give the people what they looking for. They say sex sells. You know. What I'm saying?
Right.
My talents, they come from, this been here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
This ain't something that's just new. You know what I'm saying? It's just we're learning how to brand and market our artists and our business better.
Right, man. Y'all definitely doing y'all thing, man.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, man. What's up with the ball, OG Suave, man?
OG Suave, United Greatness representative, man. OG Suave is a young cat that's getting better and better,
Right.
and better and better as the day go by. That's what we promote. We promote progression.
Right.
That's my favorite word. And matter of fact, OG Suave got Quarterback out right now.
Right.
The mixtape, man. He got some hot jams on there. Of course, me and him, we got a song on there. We always got to do one for the people. It's called Bringing Real Niggas Back. It's real hot.
Bro.
Yeah, we finna drop it on the people in a few.
Bring the real niggas back. You see, a lot of people got different definition of real, man. To
Right.
me, real is being yourself. That's what
Definitely.
a lot of these people, man, think being real, you gotta go to jail. You gotta shoot somebody. Nah, man. To me, being real is you just being yourself.
Right.
If you know you're not about that life, then don't be about that life. That's being real. But if you're about that life, or you're not about that life and try to be about that life, that's fake.
Right.
A lot of people got it all twisted, man.
Right. I mean, and I was about to say, what I'm saying, that's an older thing, but I can't say that. I guess it's more of a mature thing.
Yeah.
Once you become, mentally mature, you know who you are and who you need to be. You
Right.
know you don't have to be a
Right. certain
certain kind of way for people to accept you. Once you get older, or should I say mature,
Right.
you don't give a fuck how somebody feels
Right,
about
exactly.
you. You doing you know what I'm saying? And so, a lot of that shit is kids not even knowing who they are yet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They-
And
they
everything
don't-
is about proving and showing,
Right.
especially in this media world.
Right. That's the bad part. You see, I'm older, so I grew up in the 90s and the early 2000s, man. We didn't have all this Instagram and all that stuff. It's easy to just pick up their phone and just beef. It's just crazy to me, man. But I guess I understand that's what they grew up in, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you're a youngster, semi, but mature. So what you think of the state of hip hop or rap? Like as far as these little Uzi Verts and stuff, what's your style of rap? I mean, I know your style of rap as far as you rapping, but what are you listening to?
I really listen to like, Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole.
Okay.
I listen to more artists, more older artists or
Right.
mature artists. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm gonna listen to some Ray Shrimmer. You know what I'm saying?
just,
a couple
feel
songs.
good.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, you go out to the club, you go hear it anyway.
Anyway, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Might
it's
as well
like,
accept it.
I mean, so some of the tracks, you know what I'm saying? I vibe, time I bob my head to, but even in the club, shit, if I'm not feeling it, I'm gonna just stand there. You know what I'm saying? And I listen to some younger music too. I really can't point nothing out right now because I usually listen to the song and not the artist.
Right. Yeah, because even though I give everything a chance.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, the only one I can't give a chance is the dude. What's that little dude name with the colorful hair?
Which one? They got a
yeah,
couple.
which one? You right. What's the boy name, man?
Uzi got the color hair.
Uzi actually all right, man, to be honest.
About Lil Boat, Lil Yachty.
Lil Yachty, man. Bruh. I downloaded his album, man, and it's just, I don't understand what he's talking about at all. I barely understand what any one of them talking about, but some of them actually have some cool little songs on it, so I'll give it a little shot. Like that dude from Chicago, man, the light skinned dude, man. He actually spitting too. Vic Menor, Vic Center, Vic something.
I don't want to say his name wrong.
Vic Mensa, I think. I think it's
something like that. We'll go with that
Vic
for right now. Something like that.
When he boot on the ball, academics. I don't know if you be watching all that stuff, man.
I mean, I don't keep up with everything.
Nah.
But I see some things every now and then.
Man, that's my field, so I gotta, keep up a little something.
On it, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But anyway, as far as the visuals, man, y'all, like I said, man, y'all should have so quality, bro. Yeah, so I already know you gotta have quality. I already know how you feel,
definitely,
man. So
definitely.
But like as far as the concepts that y'all have in y'all videos, who come up with that? It's like a team effort.
Definitely. Directors Havok and Titan.
Right.
And depending on what artists we work with, because we work with a lot of different artists. If they have some ideas, we maximize their idea or whatever. But initially and originally, me and UG Titan, we come up with the ideas, man. Right. And to be honest with you, it's like I'm sure just like every other artist, when we hear a song and then we start thinking about visuals, the fucking idea is out the roof. Yeah, it's out the roof. I mean, it's like, man, you thinking about $1 million ideas originally, you know what I'm saying, when you hearing a song, because, that's how you feel about your music, you know what I'm saying, the worth of your music. But, I'm real realistic with things. So I'm going to bring that back down to earth and think about how we can make that happen. You know what I'm saying? And how we could either get a message across, or if we just trying to keep your attention with with the video system overload. It's like you just looking at it like, oh damn, like look, this action is really going on, or DPSG. You know what I'm saying? You looking at it, it's intense. You know what I'm saying? It's like, we when we come with our ideas, we just want to make sure that the viewers enjoy themselves regardless of what it is, whether it's like a sex scene or a straight hood scene or something all the way positive. You know what I'm saying? We want you to feel. We always want our viewers and the listeners to feel whenever they listening or seeing something. Right.
You find that hard to like do that acting part, especially like the little sex scene or whatever?
No.
It's just some natural shit.
It's just some, I mean, you gotta have certain fucks to not want to do something. And like me, I don't care, you know what I'm saying? And honestly, System Overload was the first video we ever did like that. You know, and my brother was like, man, so you really go for it? You really go do this? I'm like, well, I'm ready. And the lady who worked with me, you know what I'm saying, she did an awesome job. In our brain, we just like, you really with this? If you really with this, we finna make it happen, because we don't want nothing to look like we tried to do something.
That should look natural,
you know what
man.
I'm saying? Right.
That's what it's about.
Chemistry. And of course, when we work with people, whether it's a verse or a feature in a visual, it's all about chemistry. If I'm not vibing with you, you're gonna see that on the camera. You know what I'm saying? So it's always gonna be with somebody that I have some type of chemistry with.
That's another one you wreck right there too.
What's that?
On Slim Chance.
Oh man, Can't Trust You.
Yeah, that shit go hard.
Oh man, and man, to be honest with you, Slim called me about it, and I called up the engineer. And I'm like, man, Slim said send me that track, man. He sent me the track right away, man. I put it on. I was in the car, man, and it just snapped. You know what I'm saying? And some songs work out like that, and some songs don't. It just so happened that with that song that Slim sent me, it was just like, man, it just came out there.
I remember that OG call came. I was jamming the fuck out of that.
That OG call had some gangster music on there. Shout out Slim Chance.
Oh, that's my dog Slim Chance, man.
Yeah, so real one.
Now, yesterday, man, we had a blast, man. Hey, so I think that was so beautiful, man.
Yeah, definitely.
I think we ain't have no drama over there. I think they had some drama afterwards. It had nothing to do with that.
Right.
I think something happened by that Waffle House, man. That's sad.
Right.
What's going on right now is very sad, man, because Lafayette never used to really be like that. It's getting bad, but let's focus on the positive, man. Yesterday, man, shout out Push Smoke, I can't name all them rappers, man, all everybody the celebrities.
Shout out everybody.
It was beautiful, man. I had a blast, man, and I ain't going nowhere in a minute, man. I told myself I'm gonna go chill and see this one, man, and I'm glad it turned out good, man. You enjoyed yourself, man?
I mean, I definitely did. You know, with me, it was all about the cause.
Right.
You know, and it was a back to school thing for the kids. I've been to it last year. You know what I'm saying? They let the kids play, you know what I'm saying, get some shine, you know what I'm saying, play in front of the kids, get them ready for the school year and all of that, you know, so it's nice. It's a positive thing. It's about bringing people together and, you know, bringing artists together. Me, I'm big on the music when it comes down to the music, so bringing all those artists together and all those people having a good time, you know, that's great. That's beautiful, you know what I'm saying? You know, I appreciate events like that, so shout out Push for even putting it together.
But them balls was clowning, man.
Man.
Lex and what's that ball name?
Man.
What's my dog? I be
Hot
forgetting.
Rod.
Hot Rod, man. That dude is, bro. Every time the balls will hit a brick, they'll clown that. Man, I said, damn, man. Yeah, man. So yeah, that shit was good, man.
Yeah, it was definitely.
Man, I saw some people text me talking about, man, it turned out good, and I was kind of nervous about it. I'm like, what? I mean, I guess I can understand what they'll be nervous about, but man, it was good, man. That's how we need to get along, man. It's time for all that dumb shit to stop, bro. But too bad, man. I don't live long enough to know that it probably ain't gonna never stop, man.
No. I mean, that's the thing about it. You know, we got to be realistic in the world too. You know, a lot of times, you know, everybody, you know, blame the rappers and stuff like that for the things that go on. We can't do that, you know, because people got their own personal issues going on. You know what I'm saying? We don't know what's going on, just like you said earlier. You know, people saying kill, I kill you, I walk upon you, I run you down or whatever. But it's like, it's obviously something happened for that to get there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, we say stop the violence, which we do need to stop the violence. We need to stop the violence. You know, we need to figure out how to resolve things without picking up a fucking pistol. You know what I'm saying? Man, learn how to fight, man. You know what I'm saying? Or handle it politically, whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Talk it out, right? You know,
even if you don't fight, you don't need a fight. But if it has to go to a fight,
right?
Man.
Then handle that. You know, but I think the problem is what's another big problem, like I say, is the social media. You know, people not stopping fights, people filming. So it's like, ain't nobody wanna, you know, you gotta think about it. Before somebody fight, they thinking about that already. Man, what if I get knocked out? Everybody filming it, everybody go see that. So these kids out here, they like, man, fuck a fight.
Bam.
Yeah, I'm gonna lay you down. You know what I'm saying? So I ain't even gotta worry about that.
I watched man, it was some girls fighting in the class, bro. And man, one little girl ran up on the other one, man, and she was like, well, hit me, you know. So, but anyway, the teacher tried to get in there. The teacher and another chick, man. The little dudes just filming, man.
Nobody stopped.
I'm like, man, what happened to the men, man? These little boys. I'm trying to raise my son kind of old school, but I'm letting them go ahead on and
right, you gotta be up to date.
Yeah, he gotta be up to date. You know what I'm saying? Because I grew up in the 90s. Man, the 90s was terrible too. You dig? In early 2000s, we was on that gangster shit and all that stuff like that. So I can't not. You know, the youngsters, you know, but man, bro, like, y'all not, a lot of them boys is not men, man. Them boys is just, I don't get it.
You know what I'm saying? It was more cold back in the day.
Yeah,
you know
it was a code. Like, you had OGs.
We was gangster, but under the law. You know what I'm saying? Under the street law. Whatever it was in your neighborhood or in your city or in your state, we was still under the law. Out here it's lawless. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no laws for the street today. Everybody cut.
It's youngsters raising youngsters, man. Like I heard one song, man, the dude said, man, he ain't had nobody to look up to. He was raised off Chief Keef.
Damn.
I think that was what's that boy? NBA Young what's his name?
NBA Young Boy?
Yeah. Now he nice on the on the mic. I give him that. And when that boy said that, I said, damn boy, you raised off Chief Keef. Oh, you headed down the wrong road. But I hope he get his shit right
Chicago
too, man.
Serious,
yeah, Chicago is a motherfucker, man.
Chicago is serious.
Yeah, man. So that's what's up, man. What you got coming up, bro?
Man, I got the Ghost Gun project coming out, man. And I'm working with several producers like the Beat Brothers and T Nasty on the beat. And, you know, I got a couple of producers that, you know, that I'm working with on this Ghost Gun project. And it's finna be real dope. I'm actually going to be collaborating with more artists from my surrounding area. You know what I'm saying? What I wanted to do with Louisiana Love, they say you take care of home first. Right. So what I did was my features was put my people on my features. You know what I'm saying? So now for this Ghost Gun, I'm reaching out to the other artists in the surrounding area to come up with something real nice that the city could be proud of. That's what it's about. Yeah.
Man, me and Los was talking about this yesterday, man. Everybody, like all those rappers that was there yesterday, man. I would love to see one big, huge project, man, with all y'all, man.
I mean, that's
easier said than done.
Yeah, I'm saying you got to think about how many rappers that is. So that's about to be a 2-disc compilation. You know what I'm saying?
Or at least, if you remember that Slim Thug, man, when Welcome to the Sound. I think a Millionaire was on that beat. They had on the hook. They had about like 15, 20 rappers on that bitch. Each of them had like a 8-bar or whatever like that.
Well, honestly, they got a couple guys in the city. They actually just hit me up Thursday about getting on a track like that.
Do that, man.
You know, getting it's their track. So and they sent me the beat, man. So we you know what I'm saying. I don't want to say
don't want to put
out. You know what I'm saying. I don't want to put out their business like that.
I hope y'all do that, man.
Definitely got something coming up with a lot of rappers, and we finna put something great together.
Yeah, man. Because Lafayette got a lot of talent, but I think there's a lot of who gonna make it first.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of cliques. It's politics. A lot of them. Yeah. I see, because like you know, you could get together and all that, but at the end of the day, if they're not fucking with you, like, you cool, but you're not my clique. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You look at the Atlanta scene, man. Them boys is clicking up, like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how you make it.
I mean, it's the a lot of people make the comparison of Lafayette and Atlanta.
Yeah.
That's two different sizes.
Oh yeah. No, I'm just saying as far as mentality.
Right.
Yeah, I know it's too distant.
That's the reason why.
Yeah.
We not that big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So where our cliques are big enough to gain traction anyway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's what the rappers don't understand. Okay, you might have a following of 30 people, but that's not enough.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You really need the city behind you to make it.
They don't support around it, that's for sure. It's minimal support.
Yeah.
But, you know, you got to keep pushing, man. Right. You know, I think they're getting better again, you know, but it's just, that's a whole nother subject right there.
Right.
You know
But to be honest with you, that's what the artists don't need to focus on. You know, regardless of who's clicking up and who's following who, what the artists need to know is that regardless of what personal clique we representing, we Lafayette, Louisiana. You know what I'm saying? That's my mindset. You know, anytime an artist do something great, you can ask my brother. I don't follow everybody, but my brother, he'll be like, man, something good happened. And I'm like, that's great. You know what I'm saying? I love black success, honestly.
Man, me too,
You know what I'm saying? That's beautiful. And when it come from my city, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm young enough to, be in with the times, but I'm old enough to see the bigger picture.
Right.
A lot of people don't see the big picture. You know, they it's all about me. And I never grew up like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I might not be to every show, you know what I'm saying? So I understand when artists don't make it to my show, you know what I'm saying? But I have made it to almost every artist event, you know what I'm saying? Just as some made it to some of mine, you know what I'm saying? We can't expect everybody to be everywhere.
That's how I can't be going out like that. No, I ain't lying to you. Them boys be inviting me, I be like, man, if I can.
Yeah.
But
it's a lot going on.
Yeah.
You know?
Because see, back in the day, wasn't so much.
Right.
That's another thing I see Lafayette growing with, man. You got a lot of different clubs, a lot of different scenes, a lot of different little concerts. I'm like, damn. That's what's up. Back then, they didn't have that. It was always just straight out of town. If they did have it, it was out of town acts coming.
Right.
Period.
Right. And I mean, you know what? That's why. And this was a couple of years ago. You know, this shit really bloomed. Maybe like 2014, where the local scene, the local artists started getting more respect. Honestly, it wasn't that far ago, but. With the little young cats, you know what I'm saying? They don't understand. They be like, man, people hating or they'll talk bad about the rap scene, man. And I'm like, man, it's like regardless of how foul some of the artists may be or however, you know, they fucked up the way they playing the game. Excuse me, man. This is more than what Lafayette had in a long time.
Yeah, exactly.
You know
so it's looking good, man.
Yeah.
So I like what's going on, man. But like you said, I got my little family. I'm getting older. Look, I like doing this, man. Look, set it up. Y'all come through. We talk for a few minutes. And that's all. That's the best I can do at times, man.
Yeah, I think what's the smallest thing that we can do, which would give us the biggest impact, is just sharing the shit.
Sharing. They don't even want to do that.
And that's the problem, because I mean, and that'll show you the bigger picture. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't share a rapper's product. Because I want them to share mine. I don't do that. I just share it genuinely. You know what I'm saying?
I be sharing out of love. I
done been down the road to learn already that just because you share somebody's shit, that don't mean that they go share their shit. You know what I'm saying? I done did that already. So when I share artist music, right? So when I share artist music or anybody's stuff, that's genuine. You know what I'm saying? That's just, you know, that's something big for Lafayette. I'm like, you know, I want to, who's ever following me to see what our little city do.
What else you got?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
But them boys won't do that, man. A lot of them, bro. I wish they could get it right, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like I say, that's not an age thing. That's a mental mature thing. You know, hopefully, and it's gonna only take them to realize that, regardless of however you broken up, they still looking at us as Lafayette. You know what I'm saying? New York or Brooklyn was behind Biggie, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people was behind Pac. But you know what I'm saying? It's like, these cities and these states, they're supporting that artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Fully. And you know, we got that too. You know what I'm saying? I can't really say that it's no support.
There's no support, but it's just minimal. That's
right,
what I think.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Because I get support. You know, everybody gets support in spurts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And all we could do is, you know, as the artist, is take what we could get. You know what I'm saying? Because
appreciate that.
Right, because that's probably the most you're gonna get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm thankful to all my fans, all my viewers, and all my listeners, all my supporters, the people who share my shit and come to my shows. Thanks. You know, because that's big, that's important. You know what I'm saying? That's all the artists care for. Right, you know what I'm saying? They just want somebody to give a fuck.
Right. You got a hot 16 from him, put you on the spot. If not, it's cool.
Yeah, I got.
I don't have no. You know, you do it a cappella. I don't really have no beat on nothing. You know what I'm saying? Give the people something right quick, man.
Let me see. You know what I'm saying? I got several bars. It all depends on which way I want to come. You know.
However you want to come, my brother. Pause like them New York boys, son.
I live in Slum Village, Lafayette. My whole state is a ghetto nigga, the murder cap. Where motherfuckers hate to see another brother make it. If you climb into the top, they try to pull you back. Crackheads is roaming the street, and some of them is family. That hurt me deep. It's either kill or be killed out here. So I'm hearing gunshots when I'm trying to go to sleep. Damn. Uncle Mike, you know that gangster shit hereditary? Everybody hot cold did in February. Most of my niggas I grew up with is gone. Them niggas either in the system or the cemetery. The preacher saying save yourself, huh? The teacher saying educate yourself, huh? But it's hard to do right when you're trying to do right and somebody tell you motherfucker break yourself. That turn a church boy to a merc boy. I seen the A student turn to prostitution. She said it's hard to make smart decisions when your mama always screaming at you fucking stupid. So now Brenda got a baby. Shit. And Lil Pookie got a life sentence. His favorite song is I Ride for My Niggas. Now he's sitting down doing time for us, nigga. Damn. And Papa was a Rolling Stone. Stepdaddy talking shit when mama ain't at home. Look, he bust her in her lip and she stayed with him. And make the little niggas think that's what the women want. And child support is on the nigga back, man. Paying Uncle Sam back for the tax scam. 4 brothers in the car is probable cause. Goddamn, it's hard being a black man. The only nigga seeing money is the crack, man. And you wonder why the little niggas grind. They say work a 9 to 5 to survive. Shit, my whole family in debt and we barely alive. My nigga, ain't nobody give a damn. They only miss you if you in a boxer and a can. Cops kill you for some Skittles in a soda can. God damn, it's hard being a black man. UG.
Man, that's some deep shit, man. That's what's up, man. Shout out your Instagram and all that shit like that, man.
Word up. My name is UG Havok, Havok, you dig? You can find me at UG Havok, via Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, you know, all that, all the major sites, UG_HAVOK. You can find me at UG Havok via Snapchat or whatever. You can follow me. United Greatness via YouTube. Go ahead and subscribe to that channel and hit the bell button. You're going to see some exclusive shit every time we drop it.
Man, you gonna see some movie shit. You gonna see some music.
Right.
You gonna see, man, it's just all of that, man. I ain't even just talking shit, man. UG Havok, man, I'm glad you came, man. I appreciate you, my brother.
Hellboy, I appreciate you. The Rappin and Sippin show.
Yes,
I'm proud to be the first of the season. I'll be the first of a lot, man.
I'll
be the first of a lot of things, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I guess this, making history is in my blood.
That's
you know what I'm saying? I thank you. I appreciate you for having me.
One, my brother. Appreciate you.
Blessings. Yo.